Hi and welcome. My name is Bud Wassell, coordinator of our Employee and Family Resources Program, and this is a quick gratitude break for you to do at work or really any time. The total recording will take about 15 minutes. The meditation and reflection itself will be about 10 minutes, but I'm going to have a few minutes of introduction. There's my name and contact information for the program. I will also post these slides on the 10 Days of Gratitude on Thrive, which is under live and recorded resources. So let's get started. This quote kind of says it all from Brene Brown. I don't have to chase extraordinary moments to find happiness. It's right in front of me if I'm paying attention and practicing gratitude. So I like that because, there are all sorts of things that are right here in the moment in front of us. And if we just stop and slow down and take the time, we can begin to notice some of them. And developing a gratitude practice is all about really noticing those and letting them sink in a little bit. And, we know how powerful a pause can be. So even just for stepping back from all the stuff that's going on in our lives, handling some of the stress so that we're not swept away from it, just pausing, taking a few deep breaths can do wonders to just not get, overwhelmed. But making it a gratitude pause gives it that much more strength. So here are just some quick possibilities for you to try. So simply breathing deep, and as you breathe, just appreciating being alive, appreciating the breath as it revitalizes you. Breathing in, you feel that sense of nourishment. Breathing out, you can let the breath relax you with the exhale. Scanning the body, noticing what's good about your body. So often we think about what's not working well or what we don't like about our body. It's just so easy to focus on the negatives. So what I'd like you to try with this is just simply notice what you like about your body, what's working well for you, whether it be the ability to walk or what your hands do for you or the mind, the creativity. There's so many things that we can be grateful for about our body. Then there's stop, sense, appreciate, and go. So this is kind of stopping to smell the roses. So you notice something pleasant, just really take advantage of that moment and stay with it. Instead of letting it kind of slide on by and moving on to the next thing, stay with it for at least maybe 30 seconds or so. That's all it takes. Let it sink in, savor it, appreciate it, whatever it is. Just take some time and kind of let it sink in. And it actually can make a difference in your brain chemistry. And then, of course, who are you grateful for and why? So this might be somebody at work, might be somebody at home, might be somebody who's helped you or supported you in your life. So just taking a moment to pause and reflect on that person. And again, let it sink in. Why are you grateful for them? How did they help you? What are some of the ways that you appreciate them being there for you? So that's a quick gratitude pause, a number of them that you can try. Here are some prompts. There are a number of things listed here just to kind of get the juices flowing, a little bit of things that you can be grateful for. Everything from right at the top there, something in nature or something I think is beautiful, or a food that I could eat every day, or your favorite music or song. So lots of possibilities here as you scan through this list. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to do this 10-minute practice. And this is a gratitude meditation. And it's from actually Greater Good in Action, which is a wonderful website. And I'll reference this in the slides too. So if you want to download the slides, again, go to Thrive My Wellbeing, and it's under it's under live and recorded resources, and it's under the 10 days of gratitude. You'll see all of those there, all of the links. Very helpful for these 10 days that we're practicing gratitude. Okay, so we know about a lot of the positive benefits of gratitude, and a lot of our other sessions we've been talking about those. And so today is just an opportunity to actually try this meditation, which I found to be very helpful. So we'll start with just gathering our attention. So just find a safe place to sit, a quiet place to sit, one where you know you won't be disturbed. And try to just really bring yourself here. Let everything else that you're working on, that you're focusing on, all those other things, just kind of put them to the side and devote yourself to just for yourself, really. This is a gift to yourself this time to do this. Sit in a relatively upright position, but one that is comfortable and stable for you. So take a moment to adjust if you'd like, where you feel fully supported. You could be laying down, you could be standing up while you're doing this, but I think most people would probably do it sitting. You can sit cross-legged on the floor on a cushion, but you can also just simply sit in a chair. That's perfectly fine. Make sure you're warm enough. Just take care of yourself and your surroundings. You want to be very comfortable and relaxed, but also with your position being relatively upright, you want to be alert and attentive. You can allow your eyes to gently close, or you can maintain a soft gaze down in front of you. Let's start by taking a slow, deep breath to bring yourself to the present moment and begin the process of feeling more peaceful. So you breathe into the belly so that it expands and it gets smaller as you breathe out. Do this one or two more times. Breathe in so you can feel the in-breath down to the belly, and breathe out long and slow, letting the body relax and settle, maybe letting the shoulders soften and relax. And just let the body sink into the chair or the surface beneath you. All right, now let's take a minute or two to mentally scan your body for any areas where there might be a little tightness or tension or soreness. And breathe your warm, oxygen-filled breath into that area. And as you breathe out, let the tension release and go. Just let it go, breathing it out, letting it drain away. Now notice any worries or fear or other emotions. And just breathe into those emotions, noting them and allowing them to flow out as you breathe out. Another breath into any uncomfortable emotions and breathing out, releasing them. Now, any thoughts of memories, plans, tasks, to-do lists, those kinds of things? Breathing, just breathe into those thoughts. And as you breathe out, allow the thoughts to flow out with the breath. Now that our bodies, emotions, and thoughts are a little clearer, a bit more spacious and open, we can begin to focus on the events, experiences, people, pets, or possessions for which we feel grateful. First, recall that if you're listening to this recording, you already have several marvelous gifts. The gift of life itself, the most precious gift. Someone gave birth to you. Someone fed you as an infant, changed your diaper, clothed you, bathed you, taught you to speak and to understand. The gift of hearing, so you can hear and learn. Whether it's the song of a bird, the notes of a band or orchestra, the songs of singing and voices, or the sound of your own breath flowing in, flowing out. The gift of a heartbeat, steady, regular, moment after moment, pumping fresh, life-giving blood to all your organs. Nice deep breath in and out. Now think about all the things we have today that make our lives easier and more comfortable than they were for our great grandparents. We flip a switch and light appears. We turn a tap and clean, drinkable water flows. We adjust the thermostat and our room grows warmer or cooler. We have a roof to keep us dry when it rains, walls to keep out the cold wind, windows to let in the light, screens to keep out insects. We enter a vehicle and it takes us where we want to go. We have access to machines that wash our clothes. We have clothes to wear and places to store them. There are machines that store our food at just the right temperature and help us cook it without having to gather wood. We have indoor plumbing. We have public libraries that have thousands of books and recordings, free for anyone to borrow and read. We have public schools that can teach us to read and write, skills that were available to only the very few just a few hundred years ago. Now take a moment to reflect on all the thousands of people who have worked hard, some without knowing you at all, to make your life easier or more pleasant. Some who plant, grow, and harvest your food. Some who transport that food to market. A team of people who make the roads and railways that make it easier to transport the food. Another team who maintain those vehicles, and drivers, loaders, unloaders. Those who take the time to design the store, the shelves, the packaging that keeps food safe and allows you to find what you need. The Postal Service, someone who sorts the mail, others who deliver it. Those who maintain the servers so you can get and send email and access the internet. Those who design operations and systems for gathering, sorting, and disposing of trash and recycling. Those who gather news stories and photos, and those who create the many mechanisms by which the news can reach you. All those who play sports, create art or music or plays or poems or films to entertain and uplift you. And most of these are people you have never met or barely know. Now consider the people and pets you know who enrich your life, those who smile at you and cheer you on, those family, friends, acquaintances, colleagues, and peers, those ancestors who worked so hard so you could live well, those friends who support you when you need a shoulder or a hand. Now take a moment to reflect on your own reasons for feeling grateful in this moment. There is so much to feel grateful for in this moment now. Gratitude fills our hearts and minds, uplifting our spirit. And as we begin to come to a close, you can notice the feeling of your body and breath in this place. Rest quietly for several minutes, noticing how you feel throughout your body and emotions and thoughts compared with before you started. No judging, just noticing. And gently stretch your hands and arms, feet and legs. And if you choose to stand, do so slowly. With practice, you can find yourself feeling grateful easily wherever you are. You may choose to keep a journal, noting 3 to 5 things each day for which you're feeling grateful. You can draw on the strength of this gratitude whenever you wish. So thank you for practicing this guided heart-centered meditation to promote a sense of gratitude. Well, I hope you enjoyed that practice, and that is something that you can come back to if you'd like anytime. We also have a gratitude meditation on our EFR website, and there are lots of other ways to find those. And I'll just give you a couple more quotes. Sometimes we should express our gratitude for the small and simple things, like the scent of the rain, the taste of your favorite food, or the sound of a loved one's voice. And then also, there's a whole range of things. It's not just the beautiful, wondrous things, but gratitude teaches us to appreciate the rainbow and the storm. So with that, I'll remind you of our Take 10 phone meditations. We do these 5 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at noon, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2. There's the call-in number, 888-398-2342. There's an access code, 386-2125. These last 10 minutes, they're live, so feel free to join on any of those times. And then there's also 3 pre-recorded meditations you'll see in that blue box there at 203-688-6185. Just a quick reminder about the Employee and Family Resources Program. They provide a range of helpful services to you and your family. We've got a few listed here. There's work-life resources just to make life easier. There's counseling and guidance if you'd like to take advantage of talking to one of our licensed counselors. There's legal and financial consultation. And there is that same website that you see there has a whole lot of articles and resources, anything and everything, videos and podcasts and meditations. There's a whole section on gratitude as well as other emotional well-being topics. So feel free to check that out, and it's all free and completely confidential. Also part of the program are these free life cycle kits. They're listed here. If you see one that you might like, just give a call to the program. There's the number that's answered 24/7, 877-275-6226. And just ask for one and they'll send it straight to your home. So that's it. That's our gratitude break for today. I thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're able to utilize some of these resources, and hope you can please come again. I'm very grateful for you being here today. I'm grateful for the work that you do, and thanks so much. Take good care. Bye-bye.